In this video, I'm going to attempt to survive 100 days in hardcore Minecraft while building the ultimate underground base. Now, I've made my fair share of underground bases with plenty of tutorials on my channel, but they quite literally pale in comparison to the bad boy I've got planned for the 100-day challenge. So honestly, let's just get straight into day number 1. Holy shit, we are in the game, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. What the fuck am I going on about, dude? Oh my god, I've got to put my day counter on. There we go. We're officially on day bloody 1. Now, something actually beautiful about this is we're going to be able to get scaffolding right off the bat, which is going to make, well, actually, I don't think we're going to need it that much for what we're doing. But I'll take it regardless. All right, and so the first step in our overarching goal of creating a ultimate underground base is going to be, of course, finding a suitable location. It needs to be somewhere specifically with a lower area that has like a steep cliff or mountain that leads to a much higher area. Something kind of like this, literally right in front of me here. But of course, before we can start even that, we need to, of course, get some of the essentials done. So first things bloody well first, I smacked around a couple logs off this tree and converted them into a wooden pickaxe that I took straight underground. After discovering and getting confused by packed mud, what is that? Where's the stone, brother? I broke my way through it and arrived at the stone, of which I hastily mined up. Returning to the surface, I began creating all the tools we'd need: a pickaxe, axe, shovel, and sword. Alright, we are locked and loaded, ready to go for a bit of it. No. Holy shit, dude, please don't start today. We're ready to go on a bit of an adventure, so I'm gonna cover this hole up. It's gonna make me upset leaving this tree floating here, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I'm on a bit of a... Ooh, actually, holy crap, some food. Early game food. Give it to me, thank you. This is gonna be... this is an actual godsend. Some frickin' pork. Give me that. All right, I just wiped out a whole generation of this family of pigs. I cannot find my decrepit tree that I've half chopped down, so I might have to just start chopping down another one. And I'm gonna start a bit of a barbecue. I might get some charcoal going first. Makes the meat taste better. And also I can craft some torches. That'll be very useful. All right, the barbie is about to conclude. Bang, perfect. I'm gonna eat some of this up right frickin' now, actually. All right, we are fully satiated. It's time to go on an adventure, okay? Oh, actually, yes, we do need some of that sugar cane. I want to get a crap load of enchanting set up. Ooh, yeah, dog. Oh, I just saw a piece of iron. We're getting that. That's actually going to be freaking beautiful. There's coal there too. Oh my god, yes. Okay, at least we don't have to make any more freaking charcoal, because that would have been a pain in the ass, man. Okay, it's not much, but it'll do for now. Oh, actually, there's more. Okay, we're just going to get all this crap, man. Oh, okay. There's our first bogey. My kid has just walked in. Come on, mate. Out you get. Monster Hunter. Okay. I need to be very careful. These are the most dangerous Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a creeper, James. Yep. We run away from those. You'll know all about them soon enough. He's already scared of him. You can hear him running. I simply just do not feel safe enough going... But I'm still going. Look at me. I'm going. Okay, no. We're leaving. I really do want the iron, but I also do not want to die. So we're gonna leave it to another time. The best thing that we can do starting out is just simply get a freaking bed, okay? I do not want to be out in the nighttime, especially when I don't have any armor or anything, and the sun is rapidly setting, so we need to find ourselves some sheep. Unfortunately, they are going to have to be executed for their wool, because I do not have shears. Well, I could make shears. I do have 2 iron, but I've got more important things I need to make with that. Oh, yes, right over there. Oh my god, I just got full goosebumps. Come here, boys. I'm so sorry, but your sacrifice is greatly appreciated. Frickin' beauty. It is time to get that bed crafted up quick, frickin' smart. Bang, there we go. And we're hitting the sack right straight off the bat. I do not want to deal with any mobs right now. Okay, we have now awoken on day frickin' 2. It is time to actually get started adventuring, okay? We're leaving this continent in search of some absolutely beautiful, tranquil lands, okay? I would really like a forest. I mean, it doesn't really matter what biome we build in, actually, because we're going straight underground, okay? I'm also going to be killing every single cow that I find, okay? I need to start stockpiling freaking leather for this enchanting table that I want to get set up. And the more cows we find on the way, the easier that's going to be. Bro, look at these fallen logs. This is so good. This actually isn't on the new update, you know? This is on 1.21. Thanks to the Blooming Biosphere mod. It's just so good, okay? I was contemplating playing this playthrough on 1.21.5, but all of my mods have not updated to that yet. So, yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh, look at that. We just found a village. Or not a village, but just a structure. I can't remember what mod it is, but it's one of them. And we got a librarian. Imagine. No, okay. See if we can find anything useful. Oh, some freaking starting food. I really do like red beds as well. I'm stealing all this guy's crap. Sorry, brother. Ooh, and look at that. We've got bookshelves and a lectern. Yep, that's mine. I'm sorry, mate, but I need these, eh? You don't. I do. Thanks, dickhead. Yep, you just lost. I just took this poor villager's job away from him. Sorry, mate. Let us continue on our frickin' journey out here, okay? I am definitely on the search for some iron at the moment. That would be absolutely beautiful not having to get, you know, down in the caves. Oh, we got a bit of an aquifer here. I'm gonna have to dive in. Okay, we've got good iron reserves down here. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bit of a door. We're going straight down. Oh, this is literally, I couldn't have asked for a better way to get some iron right here. I'm just glad we don't have to deal with the mobs, okay? That's freaking, oh, that's so good. All right, I'm gonna get all of the iron mined up that's in this cave down here, and I'll meet you guys back up at the surface. All right, we made it back out. We have, 17 iron. Dude, I'm literally, I swear I just heard a creeper footprint. I'm like shitting myself right now. I'm making as much freaking iron armor and tools as I can. Looks like our iron is just completed. I want to get, of course, a bit of a chest plate going. We're going to get a pickaxe and a sword as well, of course. Dude, look at us. We've already come so far on day 2. Look at us, dude. Holy crap. All right, let's pick up our little temporary workstation, and it is actually time to get started exploring, okay? At the end of day 2, basically. We need to find the absolute perfect location for this base. Something like that, but I don't know. I just want it in like a forest or something. I don't like the savanna biome. That's just me. I'm just a freak. Oh, look at all those cows to slaughter as well over there. Yes. You know, it'd be a cool feature if you start smacking one animal, then all of them starts running away. Actually, no, that wouldn't be cool. Please forget that I said that. Oh, okay. Looks like it's actually going nighttime. Where's the bed? Where's the bed? Where's the bed? Day 3. Here we are. Time is going by very quickly, and I really need to actually get started on this base because I have no idea how long it's going to take. We have a massive area we need to dig out for this thing, on top of getting all of the resources for it. Oh, there's like a bit of a watchtower over there. Let's go check that out. All right, do just need to do a bit of a drive-by on some cows over here real quick. All right, so here we are at this watchtower. I wonder what is going to be at the top. Oh, okay. So we got like a little base design up here. Please be juicy loot. Okay, we got more spuds at least, so we can plant some stuff. But that is about it. I'm gonna take this chest and this furnace, and I will take the bed too. Thanks, mate. Oh, we got a village over there. All right, that's actually pretty good. I wonder if... Ooh, we might have a bit of a spot as well. Okay, may have just found our location. That is definitely looking promising. Especially having some villages, we can probably set up some trades. If I'm not too lazy or have enough time to actually do it, that would be pretty freaking sweet. Let's get over there and have a bit of a squiz. All right, honestly, this is looking absolutely perfect. I could choose to build either over there if I wanted to, or over there. It really does not matter, although I'm probably going to choose over here just because it's a little bit tidier of like a cliffside. But dude, we've got a full-on village literally right outside of where we can make a base. That, I couldn't have asked for a better freaking spot, man. Like, that's actually nuts. Alright, so I might just do a little bit of exploring in these villages. Oh, yes, look at that. We've got freaking bookshelves right off the bat, dude. And a lectern, so we can get some librarian villages going. Yes, dude, that is perfect. Fletcher villages for getting emeralds. Yes. We've even got cows in the vicinity as well, so we can start a bit of an animal farm. Alright, well, yeah, honestly, I could not have asked for a freaking better spot. Like, this is actually just perfect. Like, look at how beautiful this spot is, dude. Ortho camera mod, I don't want to see one comment about it in the comments, okay? Look at this area. We're like in like this valley. Oh, that's so good. Look at it. It's beautiful. And this whole village is like on an island. Oh, dude. If you want the seed for this world, it's going to be in the description, okay? But yeah, quite literally, I think we just straight up start our underground base like right here. I want the opening to be just like facing this village. So like anywhere here is just going to be freaking perfect. There we have it. We have just quite literally started the entrance for our ultimate underground base. Here it is. Now I am going to say I do have some plans for this base. Like I did a little bit of pre-planning beforehand, just so I have a general idea of how I want it to be laid out. And yeah, we still have quite a long ways to go before we can actually get started on this, because we're going to have to dig out so much stone. Like it's probably going to cost 100 freaking iron pickaxes. So honestly, I don't even know if I want to get like enchanting set up before I actually start doing this. But yeah, so that's step 1 completed. The location has been found. Step 2 on my little list here is to basically make a base before the base, a bit of a starter base, of course. So I'm thinking I might as well just make this starter base where our actual base is gonna go. I'll just start clearing out a little bit more of an area and we can use this temporarily, I guess. So let's get a bit of a door going here. We'll get some cobblestone around this, and I do want to beautify it a little bit. So So I'm just going to use some stairs and slabs to make this look a little bit prettier. Maybe make it feel a bit more like a mine entrance type of deal. Yeah, something like that. A little bit of a cute entrance there. Slap a torch on. Perfect. Here is our starter base coming along very nicely. Maybe get some furnaces set up along here. Now the next thing I want to get started doing is some enchanting, and well, of course we do need to find some diamonds before we do that to actually enchant those tools. So I guess what we do next is get ready to get started on a bit of a mining expedition. So I've got some food cooking away. I think I might just go ahead and scour the cliff sides here for any iron that I can get my hands on, just so we're a little bit safer while we're down in the mines. Oh yes, look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, well it looks like we've literally found a freaking place to start mining. I even see some dripstone down there. So I guess mining location has been found, although before we get down there, I do really want to get some iron armor going, just because I can feel it in my bones that I'm gonna die like almost instantly, and I really don't want to have to restart because we've found like the absolute most perfect area I could have asked for, literally. I might go over to that side. Yeah, I can already see a couple little pieces of iron, and it looks like it's pretty safe to get over there too. Well, actually it has just started going at nighttime once again. Let's head back to base and take a little bit of a snooze. Day freaking 4 already. Okay, I'm gonna take a bed with me. I might grab some of this food too. Let's scurry on over to the other side of this little canyon and get freaking mining. Yes, look at this stuff. Give it to me, please. 5? Oh, dude, it just couldn't be better. Look at all of this iron everywhere. We've got a creeper guarding some iron up here. We're gonna have to deal with this guy. Get away from me. You're gross. You stink. First creeper dealt with. Honestly, too freaking easy, mate. I probably shouldn't say that. I'm literally gonna get blown up any second. I can just feel it. All right, what do we got? 16 iron. That is pretty freaking good. I think it's time to get back to the base, and we'll get started on our proper mining expedition after making some more iron armor. Okay, so I managed to get our full iron armor set, and I also just ended up making a spare iron pickaxe because, I don't know, I just feel like we're gonna need it. Okay, we've already got a boner and a freaking zombie. Okay, you know what? I'm super afraid that something's gonna come up behind us, so that's our ward right there. Get rid of those bastards. Okay, get rid of these last couple of zombies, and then we can jump in here. Oh, of course there's a creeper. Just yuck, bro. There's 2. You're just feral. Bro, look at how deep this goes. Straight into a freaking water thing. I really want to get down to deep slate layer because we're pretty much just here for diamonds at this point now. Oh my god. Okay, we finally just hit deep slate. Of course, when the cave has pretty much ended. Oh, okay. We may have just hit the jackpot here. It looks like it does keep going down and into deep slate at that. I see a bit of an ominous glow. It's just glow lichen, of course. God damn it. Oh yes, look at that. We have just struck diamonds, gamers. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yes, look at this. Okay, we've got proper caveage to explore here. Oh, look at that. We've got another patch right there. Okay, please be more than one. Please be more than one. Yes, it's more than one for once in my life. Oh, that's so good. We think, whoa, we got freaking 3. Goosebumps just shot all the way up and down my legs and possibly up to my butt cheeks right now. We're upgrading straight to a diamond pickaxe. I'm not even bothering, okay? Oh, I thought that was a freaking skeleton's leg then, dude. That scared the crap out of me. Okay, please be more than one again. Oh, that's not a good sign. Come on, mongrel. Come on, mongrel. Nah, we're out of luck. Oh my god, look at this cave. Oh, I hear something. Oh my god. I was just talking about you, you little mongrel. Get out of it. No diamonds, which is a little bit worrying. Don't fucking skimp out on me, you little prick. Dude, why is there 4? There's 4 of them. Brother. Oh, he just uncovered diamonds for me, though. Okay, I'm happy. Honestly, the one time that I'm happy for a creeper to be in my life is when they uncover diamonds for me. And we got even more over here. Oh, it is so good. Let's get some more. There's more right here. 4! Goosebumps fully covering my whole body. Nipples. They've never been harder. 9 diamonds we have, and we have a diamond pickaxe already. All right, come on. Surely there's another patch of diamonds around here somewhere. I can smell them. Ooh, there it is. Literally, I called it. I can actually smell them. Okay, it was only another 2, but you know, that's 2 diamond shovels right there. Not that we're gonna probably need that many shovels. We're gonna need more pickaxes, actually. Okay, it's literally that hot here that I've just had to turn my fan on, so I apologize if you can hear it. But literally, I'm sweating out of my ass cheeks right now. Like, look at this right now. I'm pretty sure you can, yeah, look, that's out of my ass crack. You can see it. I'm sorry if you didn't want to see that, but it's just how it is. Like, I'm naked, I'm like in my underwear right now, and I've got the fan on. The aircon's going. Check that out. And I'm still sweating my ass off here. Oh, it's just ridiculous, brother. But on the bright side, we have just discovered another patch of diamonds up here. Oh, it's so good, man. 2, 3, make that 3. 4. That is so good. We're at 16 diamonds. Honestly, I think we can scram. I think we can actually skedaddle the hell out of here. The only problem is I have no clue where I am or how to get back home. So I think what we may have to do is just simply dig back up to the surface and hopefully we can find our base. So I'm going to try and find the highest spot that we can start digging back at. And well, I'll probably I wish I could just speak English. I'll probably meet you back at the surface. I'm still on my way up, but dude, I just had to stop and admire how beautiful this place is. Like, just with the water up here, like flowing down into this little lower portion. I just had to admire this location. All right, I'm gonna continue finding my way out of this freaking hellhole, okay? Oh my God, it is a beautiful sight to behold, the sunlight. Yes. Although we are definitely gonna be becoming underground gremlins and probably not seeing a lot of sunlight. So we're gonna have to get used to it, all right? But it looks like we are back out. I was about to say, I don't know where we are, but I think that's the watchtower we found earlier. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's scurry along back home. Actually, I'm going to have a snooze right now before mobs start spawning. Day 6, here we are. So I think the next course of action is going to be setting up our enchanting, because if I don't get enchanting, we're going to be going through so many diamonds just to clear out the area for our base. And so a bit of an idea I have is maybe to just try and get lucky with the villagers and hope that we just get like the enchanted books that we're wanting, you know? So I may just find a villager and kind of just corner him and force him to become a librarian until he gives me the books that we're after. So I need to find someone that doesn't have a job, some low life. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. That's kind of horrible. I mean, I don't even technically have a job, actually. I just do this, just make YouTube videos. Yeah. It's kind of scary. It's kind of sad. Come on, where is a villager? I need some unemployed bum. Bro, this guy's spectacled out of his mind. I need someone, like, opposite of you. You couldn't be more employed with that spectacle hanging off your eye there. Look at all these blacksmiths just chilling. Holy crap. Cartographer, come inside. Yep. We're getting rid of your job and your monocle. You're now becoming... Yes. I know that these trades don't stay if I don't actually accept the trade fast enough. So, I'm actually going to make sure that I have enough emeralds to... trade with him first. So I'm gonna seal you back up in here. I'm gonna find a Fletcher. What I might do is I'm gonna chop down a bunch of these trees. I'm gonna find a Fletcher and start trading sticks to get some emeralds, okay? So God damn it. It's going to be worth making a diamond axe, isn't it? All right, there it is. Just bit the bullet diamond axe. Let's get started chopping. We're going to need a lot of wood in order to secure this book that we're wanting. I don't even know what I actually want. Probably like, ideally unbreaking and efficiency would be pretty good. And at that point, I don't know if we're just better off freaking getting a full enchanting setup ready. God's sake, dude. I don't know what to do, okay? I'm not a pro Minecraft gamer. I feel like this is going to be more efficient. Yeah, I'm going to continue chopping for a little while. Maybe get a couple of stacks of wood. And I'll meet you guys on the other side. Alright, status report. I have just about 4 stacks and 23 logs. That does seem like quite a good amount, so I'm going to go ahead and try and find this Fletcher villager and do some trades with him. Okay, I have located the Fletcher's job site block, but I cannot find the man himself. So, I think what I might go ahead and do is try and get a little bit of like a trading hall kind of situated. So all of these blacksmith guys, sorry fellas, but you're not freaking needed, okay? But you are needed in terms of the fletching department. So, oh no! That would have been so good if I could have just got him right there. Okay, well, we got 2 in here. Let's seal these guys up. You know what? I probably should have made some freaking fence gates. Let me get some of those crafted. That way we can easily kind of come in and out of here. There it is. Okay, 32 sticks for 1 emerald. All right, let's craft up a bunch of sticks. And yes, sir. I'm going to go try and get a couple of pieces of flint to make another fletching table. So we can at least have 2 going. All right, so we've ended up with 39 emeralds here. I still feel like that may not be enough. Some of these trades do get pretty expensive. Yep, this is going to take a while. Yeah, we're probably going to be at it for a while. I was trying to get a second guy to come in here, but I think it is not the time of day for them to be accepting jobs, I guess. I was trying to lure like this guy over. Come on, mate. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's coming. Yes, we got him. Look at him. He wants to be employed so bad. Get in there. No. Get in there, please. Get out of the fucking way. Please just get in there. Please let me place a block. No, move out of the way, brother. What is happening? Just piss off. No. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. Please, just get in the hole. Oh, I can't believe it. Just seal it all off, seal it off, seal it off. Everyone has to get in the way at the perfect time. You are joking me. I'm actually getting steamed right now. You need to get your scrawny ass in here, dickhead. I just cannot deal with it right now. Thank you. Now it is time for you to get in here. Yes. Wow, that was actually quite a pain in the ass, but I'm glad it's all over. Okay, now it is time to start the process of trying to get efficiency and unbreaking. That is the two enchantments we're wanting, you know, in an ideal world here. Hopefully they're not both dead by the time, you know, you guys see me again. But I will be back. Okay, I've just discovered something pretty interesting. Look at that. We just got mending. The only thing is I don't know how useful this is to us, you know, in at least these first 100 days. So I can just repair our tools with diamonds and stuff, man. I mean, it's going to be a pain in the ass getting another villager in here, but we may as well just take mending while we have it. So he is now stuck with mending. So we can get him locked in there like that, and then we'll just continue. Oh, you're joking me. Fortune 3. We're getting the enchantments that are really good, but ones that I don't need right now. That is so good. I think by the time I get the emeralds, this is probably going to be gone. Give me a second. I'm going to get some more emeralds, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we actually managed to make it back in time before this re-rolled. So we now have a Fortune 3 trader. Oh my god, we've got some good books, but just not the ones we need right now, which is actually kind of frustrating. So we're now going to wedge you in here. No, you heard what I said. Get your fucking ass in there, dickhead. Come on, mate. Yep, thank you. Well, I may as well just leave these guys here, and I will go and try and get 2 more villagers to actually get the books that we need. Okay, we got 1 bloke in here, actually. That's pretty good. Okay, second villager. Secured. Yes, perfect. Oh my god, we just got another Fortune 3 guy. We're getting so lucky for the enchantments we just don't actually freaking need, dude. We are locked and loaded, ready to get started, trying to get efficiency and unbreaking, okay? All right, there's a little bit of a problem. So I've rounded up pretty much, I'm pretty sure, the last 2 villagers in this entire village. The only problem is they both already have jobs. See, we have a cartographer and a farmer. They both came from over here, and I've removed both the cartography table and all of the composters, and they still have their jobs. I have not traded with them at all. There's no reason why they should still both have their jobs. Oh god, dude, it's just ridiculous at this point. Like, anything that could be annoying is being annoying. On the upside, we have managed to score Unbreaking 3 along with Looting 3, which is, you know, the whole reason why I needed to get another 2 frickin' traders. And it's taken quite a while to get to this point. Bro, get back in the water. What are you doing? Oh. Sorry, dickhead. So yeah, I'm in a little bit of a pickle at the moment. I do not know how to get rid of these guys' jobs. Oh my god, I was literally just looking it up, and they both just reverted back to regular-ass fucking men. Okay, we are in the goddamn green, gamers. Look at this. Oh, I couldn't be happier. I could not be happier in this moment. The only thing that would make me happier is if this guy just came in here and sorted his shit out, honestly. Get your little butt in here, mate. Come on. Okay, we are absolutely golden. It's time to get our freak on. Let's... Okay, and you're not taking the job. Of course you wouldn't be. We're now on the last desperate stretch to get frickin' efficiency 5, okay? Well, once again, I will be back once we have our frickin', our beautiful efficiency 5, man. Oh, dude, I'm just losing it. I've not even seen, like, efficiency 1. Like, I would be happy if I could just see it. Bless my screen with just efficiency 1 at least. Not that I'm gonna take it. Like, I'm only gonna get efficiency 5, but man... This has been the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. You know, watching my wife give birth, like not being able to help. Like, this is worse than that. Like, and I hope one day I'll be able to see efficiency 5. Bro, literally like 10 trades later. Oh my god. It is, you have no idea how tempting that is. Oh, what do I do? Literally already wasted, like, I don't know how long I've been doing this for, like 10 days. Like, I don't know how much of a difference it's gonna make between 4 and 5, but nah. I'm determined. I really hope I'm not going to regret that decision, dude. Oh, man. Dude, the game is literally teasing me at this point. Look at this. Efficiency 4 and efficiency... Bro, come on, dude. I'm so determined to get efficiency 5. Like, I don't care how long it takes. Oh, my fucking god. Look at it. Oh, we finally... That took way too long, literally. The next efficiency 4 I was going to see, I was literally going to get it because we're at day 20 freaking 2 out here. We're at day 22. And I've finally just got every single book that we need. My kid's hanging off my chair right now. So, dude, I'm free. I can finally leave. Oh, it's so good. Okay, now I need to get enough levels to chuck all of this crap onto my stuff. Hopefully 29 levels is going to be enough. But I actually did spot this weird little chest up here. Where is it? Over here. Let's take a look. Bang. So we got a bunch of food, a bunch of torches, and a bunch of iron as well, which is going to be pretty good. Now, I'm kind of like praying at this point that I have enough iron to make an anvil? I think I do. We should be good. So I'm going to start the great smelt of iron, and I will see you guys once this is all done. Okay, anvil is created. I don't know where I'm going to put this, because if I put it in there, I'm literally just going to remove it straight away, because I'm going to start just digging out the base. But here we go. Bang. Let's chuck that in. Efficiency 5. Perfect. Next, we want unbreaking. You absolute beauty. Then we'll chuck mending on. That's so good. And then fortune 3, because why not? That is all of my levels gone now. But now what we can do is start digging out our base with haste, okay? This is going to be so much quicker and easier. And literally, I feel like we probably still wouldn't be done by now if I'd started just on like day 8 or whatever before I did all this. Actually, we probably would be done, but I don't think we'd have any diamonds left. So now, you know, we got diamonds. I'm trying to justify all this time I just spent doing that. Yeah. All right, what I'm going to have to do is start moving all of this crap out of here, because this is going to be cleared out to become the entryway into the base. I'm just going to literally just make this random house my little temporary base now. I honestly actually have no idea how long this is going to take to dig. So I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I'll just get started. We'll get a time lapse going and we'll just see what happens. So yeah, it ended up taking a very long time to get all this done, even with a maxed out pickaxe. While digging this, I did think like, what if instead I'd made an iron farm and made a beacon with haste instead? But honestly, I think this was the best option. Having fortune 3 as well would make getting diamonds way easier in the future too. And so as you can see, as I was digging out the area for the base, I was placing where I wanted each pillar for the interior to be, which helped out greatly in figuring out how much to actually excavate. All right, that took an ungodly amount of time, but here it is. Our base is fully excavated and ready to be built. Yeah, this took a lot of back and forth, especially with repairing this pickaxe. Like, I'm really glad we got mending, because I would not have been able to, you know, get this done otherwise in this amount of time, literally. But yeah, this is the full size and layout that I went with for the base as well. So you can see we have like a bit of a ring around the entirety of our excavated area here. All of these pillars are going to be extended up to the ceiling, and we're going to have 2 floors in total in like this big donut shape around the entire thing. And well, this is going to definitely cost a lot of logs. I've got 2 stacks on me right now, but even that is probably not going to be anywhere near enough. And then I have a lot of ideas for like kind of designs and little details that I want to get scattered throughout this as well as all of the actual little interior like stuff that we're going to put in here is definitely going to take a very long time to get done. So what I think I might do is just get started with another very quick time lapse of me filling out all of these pillars, and then we'll get you know, we'll jump back in. So yeah, let's get to it. Now, if I told you this ended up taking over 100 stacks of oak logs, would you believe me? Well, you shouldn't, because it actually took only 11 stacks, which is still pretty insane. Like, I thought I could get maybe 4 stacks and be freaking done with it. Okay, and here it is. Here is the layout of the base, the foundations, if you will. I, of course, do need to fill out every single one of these sections with some freaking oak slabs here, so we can actually walk along the second floor, which, once again, is going to take a lot of wood, and I probably should have just included this in the time lapse that I was already doing. Now, we have hit a bit of a problem. I'm about to run out of food. I mean, I do have apples and stuff, but man, I don't want to live off that. It's just sad, okay? But I think what I actually want to just do real quick is get a little bit of a cow farm situated, just temporarily. I do actually want to get one set up in here, but for now, at least, just so we can get some food going, I think I will set up a bit of a temporary farm. I also do need to get a bit of a crop farm going too, so we can actually breed them. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe just dig out a little section here and convert this into a bit of a paddock for some cows. It's a little bit of a cruel sized paddock. Like, we definitely could have made this thing a bit bigger. That's gonna do for now. Again, it is only temporary. Now I need to go find where all these freaking cows are, and I hope, okay, they have not migrated out of the lands yet. So I'm gonna grab all these guys, and I'll meet you guys back up at the farm. Okay, all of our gremlins have just arrived. Come on, mate, get in there. Doing freaking parkour along the goddamn fence. Let's start the breeding process. Unfortunately, only 2 of you guys are going to be able to breed. Give them some freaking privacy. There we go. Yes, we got a little baby. I think I will also get started on a little bit of a crop farm, just because actually, no, I've got an even better idea. Let's just go steal from the local frickin' village here. I'm sure they've got plenty of hay bales for us to yoink. Yep, there's a couple over there. Oh yeah, check that out. We're going to be able to breed even more of you guys. There we go. Ready for love. Okay, so I'm going to maintain this farm while I continue building this base. I just need to fill out all of these with some frickin', you know, slabs. Also, if you're wondering why I've left a gap here, it's because I plan on adding a little bit of a ladder there, okay? All right, now also when it comes to the detailing, we definitely need to figure out a way to, you know, just kind of accentuate all of these pillars, because right now it's just very blocky and plain. So I am thinking we could definitely probably get some of this kind of stuff going with, you know, some stairs under here, just kind of accentuates the, you know, I don't know what I'm fucking saying right now, dude. Maybe under this, to get that arch even smoother, we could get a little bit of a couple of, trapdoors as well. Dude, I've just forgotten the names of everything. It's just kind of sad. We can get a bit of an arch going here as well. I might even chuck a lantern. Dude, it's just, today is just not my day, okay? I don't know what's going on with me. Chuck a lantern there in that arch. And I think to continue that, we will get arches just added in every single section, pretty much exactly like this. And these will give us a nice little spot here to add a lantern to. I also do want to add lanterns back there. So we're gonna have a lot of this. Yeah, this base is gonna be very lantern heavy, but it's definitely needed because of how dark it is, especially once I remove all of these freaking torches everywhere. So that's kind of the detail idea for this bottom half. But when it comes to the top half, I feel like we need something like in between these pillars. So maybe let's get something like this going. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna look nice. And up there we could add some of our fences. I just knew we were gonna use these, so I made sure to craft some. Maybe let's get fences on kind of these points and fence gates on those points. Something a little bit like that. We need to get this corner built actually. Yeah, it'll end up looking like that around the entire kind of base. I think that is gonna look freaking super sweet. We also will repeat this exact same thing up at the very top as well. Man, this is gonna take a lot more wood. Oh my god. I think the most, like the thing I've been doing the most in this world so far is just chopping freaking trees, man. As much as I love oak wood, it is a massive pain in the ass chopping it down because every tree has like at most like 4 pieces of freaking wood in it. That's what I really miss about spruce. You know, I'm a recovering spruce addict. The thing I miss most about it is the trees. You know, you can make those 2x2 sapling trees. You get like 2 stacks out of one of those and it takes like 2 minutes to chop. God, I wish you could do that for oak trees, eh? Because this... holy crap, this sucks. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that sounded so, it sounded like it was in front of me, behind me, and then it was actually like to my right. It was another one. Get out of it, you mongrel bastard. Actually, I need that XP. No, I hit the B. God, I'm sorry, brother. I need to get that XP into my freaking pickaxe, dude. It's about to break. God damn it, these bees. Okay, now I'm out of food. I'm actually about to perish. Oh my god! Dude, because I'm pretty sure on hardcore, like, poison actually kills you or something, doesn't it? That was close. I don't know if that's actually true. Don't quote me there. But actually, no, I think it's hunger that can kill you. If you run out of hunger, you can actually die from it. Okay, yeah, just forget what I said. So yeah, I'm going to have to go between chopping, crafting, and placing all of these details around the entirety of the base, as well as, of course, getting the floor built in, like, pretty much everywhere as well. I mean, this is the price you got to pay to make the ultimate underground base, okay? It's not an easy feat, man. There's sacrifices that need to be made, okay? Like, I'm already out of trapdoors and slabs. Like, oh man, it's not gonna be good. Okay, I'm gonna get started once again on another bit of a time lapse. We're gonna hopefully get all of this completed. So, yeah, let's get to it. So first and foremost, I worked on filling out the ceiling of every single section on top of getting the slabs and trapdoors placed where the fences would be situated, and then placed those fences and fence gates on. After that, I continued adding every arch and lantern under all the pillars to complete the details for the base. Okay, I've just been doing a little bit of mining after finishing the base because I've been wanting to, you know, kind of get my pickaxe a little bit revived here. And also I do need more iron. So I've just been exploring and, well, I just came across something up here. Yeah, look at that. We have got a little bit of a dungeon here. Oh my god, okay, we've got skellies. My least favorite mob of all. Actually, no, creepers are my least favorite. Let's chuck a freaking lantern in there so they stop spawning for a minute. But this is very interesting because I'm pretty sure this is pretty close to my base. Okay, what is this bloke doing? Okay, you just had to, didn't you? So if I can somehow link this up to, like, with a pathway to my base, we can get some really easy levels here. Really, you want more? I can get that for you. Sorry guys, James wants more. So yeah, I'm going to save the coordinates of this place, save the coordinates of my base, and try and link them up with a bit of a pathway, which would be, like, super sweet, dude. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Why did I remove that? Oh, shit. Block that. Ah! Dude, I've got full goosebumps. Give me the salmon. Give me the salmon. Give me the salmon. Holy shit, dude. Why did I remove that lantern? That was literally, I'm pretty sure one arrow there would have killed me. One more arrow. I would have carked it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Dada's on the brink of death right now. Oh my god. Get out of it. I need to put this in my offhand because I need the freaking levels. Oh, your enchanted bow hurts, brother. Oh, okay. That was also very close. Okay, I'm going to go refill James's water bottle here. He's tangled up in my curtain. And do the other things I mentioned. So, I'll be back. Okay. Like, the worst thing about the cave sounds and them being creepy is, like, they come from a specific place. Like, it's not just audio all around your ears. Like, that one was to the right. That would literally, it came from down there. Okay. That just, like, it just gives me full shivers, full goosebumps everywhere. But literally, you just have to see, my base should be quite literally right on the other side of this somewhere. Okay, it should be, yeah, here it is. It's just up here. Literally, like, that's how close my spawner is to the base. Like, that is actually, like, crazy good. So what I want to do is maybe have it come from this. Yeah, essentially, I just want to make a path from here that pretty much goes all the way down to the spawner. And yeah, so there we have it. The spawner is right here, and all I'm going to do is just literally run just up here, and, like, that is actually nuts how close that is to the base. Like, it's just right there. But yeah, that quite literally just instantly solves my freaking XP problem with trying to get this leveled up. But yeah, so back up at the base, here is how we are looking. We've got every single detail added in. I'm starting to feel like it's too much detail. Like, we have a lot of trapdoors in this bad boy, but that's okay. This thing's meant to be extravagant, okay? And well, it's pretty much time to just start adding in all of our various little things that we want to add throughout our base, basically. But the first thing I really want to get done being some storage. Oh my god, is the storage pissing me off in this freaking little house, dude. Like, look at this thing, okay? We've got a full chest here. 3 basically full chests just full of crap from the stupid mining. Like, I'm ready to get that crap upgraded right now. And well, once again, I do not have any wood, so I'm gonna have to go I'm gonna have to go chop down even more trees. Also, here's how our cows are coming along. They're going pretty good. I'm just gonna let them grow until I run out of my cooked salmon stockpile that I got from that chest. I'm gonna get started chopping a bunch more trees once again, and I'll be back once that's done. Okay, I am back. It is officially day 50. We have hit the halfway point, which is kind of crazy, and this is where we're at with our base. Yeah, it's honestly, it's kind of sad, but it is finally time to start getting this bad boy filled out with crap. First of all, frickin' storage, man, I need it. And so actually, I've just realized this top row of chests is going to get a little bit messed up because of this log here and these stone blocks. And so in order to fix that, what I'm going to do is actually grab some stairs. I'm going to replace this log, and instead I'm going to put some stairs exactly like that. I'm going to put some frickin' slabs here too. And that way, when we add our chests along the top, it's going to look like it's a full block from outside, but you can actually still open the chest as well, which is just perfect. And so essentially, I'm just going to fill this entire frickin' wall up here with chests, and bang, look at that. That is beautiful. And now, honestly, just so this area is nice and symmetrical, I kind of want to repeat that exact same thing in all of these sections. I mean, I don't think I'm going to even use all of the storage in this wall. Actually, what I might do, just for a little bit more aesthetic, maybe we could do a wall kind of like this, like a checkered pattern with barrels. We could do the same over on this side, and then just repeat the chests over here. And that way I can put like a bunch of random decorations in here, like log piles, lanterns, and all random stuff like that. I also do need to add all lanterns in the ceilings. The only problem is I have run completely out of iron. I've only got, yeah, 12 left here. But I definitely do want to just freaking cram these bad boys full to the brim of crap because, yeah, my inventory is basically completely full. Now over here, oh, okay, yeah, see, this is why I need to get lighting situated, because I'm getting boners spawning in my freaking house, man. It's not good. So next up in line, I want to get some smelting situated, and I feel like an interesting layout could be something like this, and then maybe we could even replace the back here with some more barrels just because we can. Yeah, that is looking pretty cool. And maybe what we could even do, grab some slabs and some trapdoors. We can add a little shelf kind of like this, holding up those top furnaces, and then of course we can get some details on top of here once I, you know, go and collect some of them. That is a really cool looking furnace area. I'm going to do the same thing over on this side. But yeah, so that's the furnace wall done, and then I do definitely want to get maybe some blast furnaces and then some smokers. Now, once again, I don't have enough iron to make any blast furnaces, of which I probably want to go there, but I did make some smokers. Once again, I will get the same layout going just to get that consistency. Or I don't know, should we make this one different from the furnaces? Maybe we should just actually make these different, just for something a little bit more unique feeling. All right, well, my idea for the smoker room is maybe to make it a little bit more loose kind of feeling and have, yeah, see, the problem is we still need to incorporate all of the smokers, which is going to be a little bit difficult difficult. Like I want to have 8 at least. Not that I'm ever going to use all of them at the same time, but I feel like having like a log pile on the side with some extinguished campfires would be like just a really cool little detail of like, you know, the fuel that's used in the smokers. But now the problem is, where do we put the rest of the smokers? I know I could add 3 up there, but I kind of want it to feel like a, I don't know, just a roughly put together kind of thing. So maybe what we could do is take a chunk out of the wall back here. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I don't know. Maybe it can look cool. Let's get a lantern there. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that looks pretty cool. We just got like a nice area, like kind of just chunked together. And that gives us a kind of nice framework to use as well for our blast furnaces. Like maybe we can do a similar thing, but have like ore pile on the side. Once again, we will get to the blast furnaces once I get more iron. I need to do another big mining trip. But also back here, I felt was a really good spot for a bit of a crafting area. I was originally going to put this somewhere else, but having it between the furnaces and the storage, I think is just going to be perfect. So I'm going to chuck our anvil here too, and once I get like a grindstone and like a stone cutter, I can chuck them in here as well. Okay, I've now officially moved out of my crappy little shack above the ground, and we are now officially underground goblins. Everything has been moved and sorted into all of these chests. It's beautiful. The next thing that I need to get sorted is my bedroom, okay? So I want that to be right up here. The only problem is I have only 2 red beds. And, well, actually, yeah, I was thinking that I'm gonna have to go find some red dye and make some red beds, but actually there's probably gonna be some maybe in this village, because I'm pretty sure that's where I got the first 2 from. Okay, well, I've searched 3 houses in total and I haven't found one, so I'm just gonna go do it the way that I wanted to anyway. Oh, dude, look at that. I'm already optimizing my, like, base. Like how I come into my base, I can just go through here. That's so good, brother. All right, first things first, we're definitely gonna need some shears to shear these goddamn sheep, okay? Bang. Next, I need to go, well, locate some sheep and also some kind of red flower. Maybe a bit of a red tulip, maybe even like a poppy or something like that would be pretty good. Oh, no, I think that's orange or yellow. Never mind. I really had thought that we had just located it straight off the bat. Oh, never mind. There we go. That's red. That's some red freaking flowers if I've ever seen them. Bang. Red tulip. That's the highest quality red shit that you can get right there. The last thing that we're going to need is some sheep, of course. And there's one over there. Oh, actually, I know how to make this even more efficient. We didn't even need to find all these because you can, of course, just dye the sheep and then shear it that way. And that's going to be way more efficient because for some reason, those sheep regrow their wool as red. So it's like dyeing their actual hair follicles, you know? I don't know what I'm talking about right now, dude. Bang. Shear ya. Yep. So that makes 1 dye basically make 2 wool. How good's that? Now, the only annoying thing is it seems like that sheep is a freaking lone wanderer. Now, this is going to take way too long. I'm going to have to go find a big freaking stinking herd of these bastards. Give me a minute and I'll be back in a second. Okay, small update. I have not made it far. That's our area right there. I haven't found any sheep or anything, but there's literally another village right there. Oh, there's a sheep too. Yes. Okay, that actually gives me a reason to go over and explore that. Yes, come here, dickhead. Bang. There's another, well, 2 red wool, okay. This is turning out to be actually a really big pain in the butt. Okay, we got another sheep. Dude, why do these zombies have such a freaking massive, like, view distance? It's just ridiculous. Like, I just ran past this entrance, and there's like 8 of them coming out at me, dude. Oh, no. That's not good at all. If he hits me, I'm fucked. Oh my fucking god. That was way too... Ooh, there's another one coming. Get me out of here. Use the red wool. I don't give a shit. Jesus Christ. Get me out of here. I do not want to be anywhere near this cave anymore. Okay, legit, after hearing how noisy these frickin' bastards are out here, I'm having second thoughts about putting them in my base. So that might not happen anymore, but here is our red bed added in. I've also just gone and grabbed a couple of other things, like some barrels, of course, of which I think might look cool stretched all the way up to the top here. As for our red carpet, let's surround these bad boys like so. I also went ahead and grabbed some leaves. I grabbed a whole stack just to place those 3. I also want these to be maybe held up like that. That looks pretty good. Now the only question is, where the hell do we put a lantern other than up there? Oh, actually another idea that I had is I want to put a crafting table in here just for when I come in and I just want to quickly craft something. Bang, there it is. That's also why I've put the bed right here, just so I can quickly go to sleep and then go back out if I want to, if I'm not using the bed on me for some reason as well. And well, as for that lantern I wanted to add, maybe we could actually just have a little bit of an island kind of thing over here to take up the floor space. We could chuck a lantern right on there as well. Perfect. And I think I will also just cover this in signs just so it looks more like a, I don't know, one contained thing instead of 3 separate things. things. Yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Sweet as. Okay, before I continue with the base building, I think the next thing we really need to take care of is just getting some more iron. Right now, we have 10 ingots to our name. I have an ungodly amount of coal because I've just been mining all of it to level up my freaking diamond pickaxe. Also, some more diamonds would be pretty freaking sweet. You know, some full diamond armor would go a long way, eh? So I'm going to do some mining. I've just noticed I actually don't really have enough food to do that. So I'm going to go breed my cows and slaughter some of them. G'day, fellas. Let's get you all bred up. Okay, now I'm just going to, yep, just going to slice a couple of years up. Sorry, guys. It is getting a little bit crowded in here as it is. Oh, I should put looting on this, man. Why don't I put looting on this sword? We would have just gotten like probably 30 beef then. We're stocked up and ready to go for a little bit of a mining adventure, okay? I want to just find somewhere that has a crap load of freaking iron in it, dude. I just want to stumble across like a big, basically that, but in the ground, just full of freaking iron, dude. That would be perfect. So I'm going to go for a bit of a wander, and I'll report back to you guys, hopefully when I've found something interesting. All right, I found a little bit of an interesting formation here. So we've got like a kind of weird entrance into a cave, and it gets really thin here. Looks like we can still just kind of squeeze our way through. We've got some dripstone and stuff around the place. I'm not seeing any goddamn iron, and I'm getting shot at by a boner. Oh, there he is, that freaking hurt. Now, please just open up into like a massive, just a huge cave. Nah, that's it. That's all there is. Not even a single piece of iron in sight either. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Oh, finally, I've found something. I've literally done a full circle all the way up around here and back down. And I've finally discovered, of course there's 2 creepers in there and no iron that I can see. That's perfect. Okay, there's 2 bits of iron. Holy snapping dog shit. Ooh! What the silverfish? What the hell? What the hell are these guys doing here? Does that mean the stronghold's close or what? I've never seen just random infested stone. That is the weirdest thing ever, actually. Okay, I've made my way down to the bottom of this stinky cave down here. Looks like we got a little bit of iron to kind of spelunk and grab here. We've also got a couple of spiders and creepers, of course. Big surprise there. I really should be doing this with my freaking pickaxe in the offhand, eh? We do have that skeleton spawner back at home, but in the meantime, it does not hurt to at least get a couple of levels in this bad boy. Dude, it's so scary, like, committing to fighting a creeper because, you know, if for some reason that thing doesn't die in 2 whacks, you're basically screwed. Oh, and of course, there's just always... See, like that! Sometimes they just take more than 2 hits. It's just ridiculous. Like, literally, you just can't commit to a creeper fight. So you have to do it like a pussy. Gobble up all of the freaking iron that we can absolutely find here. I've already got 43, which is kind of nuts. Ooh! That's not good! That's not good. Holy shit. Literally, if there was a... Okay, there is skeletons over there. Hopefully, I've broken those guys off. Yes, okay. That was way too close for comfort. Literally. Oh my god. I really need to get diamond armor, dude. Okay, it looks like this might be the end of the cave. We are doing pretty well in terms of iron. We've got a stack and a half. I would still like more. There's actually one up here. Let me get this. Thanks, mate. But yeah, we've hit the end of the line there, but we have found a bit of a deeper section. Well, I'm kind of hoping this just goes all the way down to deep slate and we find like 100 diamonds. Oh, that is a very good sign. That's actually deep slate 2. We may have just hit the jackpot. I can't see any diamonds yet, but man, I am praying that there's going to be some... I am praying that there's going to be diamonds down there, dude, because... There's one. Yes, okay, that's good. Yeah, we're doing pretty good for iron now. I've got 3 stacks plus 8 of it. So this cave did turn out to be pretty good for the old iron. And hopefully this is where all the diamonds are, you know, hiding. I mean, it's not looking amazing. I'm only seeing this patch so far. Oh my god, I need some doors. Give me a second. Bro, what is going on down here? There's just a regular ass zombie just swimming around in here, dude. What is he doing? Why are you down here? Just get out of it. Ooh, okay. Diamonds, please. Yes, more than 1. If we actually... What is that? Dude, from here to me, that looks like tin or something. Like, that doesn't even look like diamonds. That's so weird. But, wait. Oh, it's iron. What? That is... You're telling me that is iron. That literally looks... That looks... I don't know. That's just so weird to me. I literally thought that was diamonds then, but... Yeah, okay. That's very weird. Oh, my... I just can't catch a break, no matter what I'm doing. Skeletons are always there waiting for you. But yeah, I've just finished scouring this place to find no more diamonds, which is definitely quite unfortunate. What is also quite crap is that I am steadily running out of food. I probably should have brought more with me. So I may have to leave this cave, go restock, and start again, probably in a different cave in hopes of finding more diamonds, basically. We're doing pretty good for iron, although I'm still definitely going to just... God, if I can move! What is happening? Like, dude, what is going on? What is that? What the... I'm so, like, confused right now. Like, there's just so many different things happening. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My kid's going crazy, like, he's screaming. Like, I just don't know what's happening. There's just skeletons. I may have hit the point where I need to take a break from playing this game. Yeah. Dude, no matter what... What is going on? I seriously... There's just so much crap happening right now. I'm like sensory overload. Okay, just take me out, please. Take me out of here. These little bastards, dude. They're always in packs as well. Look at them. There's always minimum 4 of these in a pack, and they're just so hard to hit. And they do so much damage. Oh, and there's just skeletons. Okay, I've surpassed, like, confused. Now I'm just pissed off. And I don't know how to get out of here. Oh, okay. I've managed to get out. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is head home. I'm going to restock on food. I'm going to depot all of these items. And then I'm going to start, you know, a new adventure, I guess, in search of some diamonds. So I'm going to meet you guys, hopefully, at a brand spanking new massive open cave that goes all the way down to deep slate with 100 diamonds visible. After quite a bit of exploring, I stumbled across this little inconspicuous cave entrance that wasn't looking promising until, yeah, this bad boy opened up to quite literally exactly what I was searching for. Now, getting down was looking like quite a challenge, so I instead opted to head home and grab a simple water bucket instead. Returning to the cave, I placed down the water and hopped on down, realizing the water would turn the lava to obsidian, reminding me that I actually needed to grab a whole heap of it. I then went on to admire the formations of the cave, but little did I realize this was the calm before the storm. A war was about to break loose, and I was greatly outnumbered. The first assailant, a simple boner of which I took down with ease. A second sniper began taking fire while a bomber attempted to flank my 6, which absolutely did not work for them. Next in line was a melee warrior accompanied by a sniper, which was quite late to fire, which I took great advantage of. I made a short retreat while taking fire in an attempt to eat some pork, and then returned to battle, taking down a skelly, zombie, and another skelly. There was no time to rest as another sniper and zombie was storming my position, and I took a few hits because I don't know what I was doing, some weird mouse movement stuff. After eating another pork chop, I then defeated one more zombie to finally get a rest and mine some frickin' iron. I could, however, hear some rickety bones close by, and after waiting, got ambushed by a skelly taking advantage of me dropping my guard. It was no match though, as I hastily chopped his bony head off. Okay, and it seemed like that was it for now. World War I was over and it was time to begin the great mining of iron. After exhausting the local iron deposits, I decided to take a peek and head down deeper into the mine, of which I'd spotted the exact thing I was after, frickin' diamonds, mate. I jumped off, of course completing a full 360 and landed safely in the 10cm high water puddle. I then scurried around like a little loot goblin, mining up every single sparkly diamond I could get my grubby mitts on. But that was just when World War II was commencing. Sniper fire rang out from the high ground. I couldn't get close because of the alternating fire. Making a quick retreat to heal up, I did some scouting of the troops, deciding to first take out the melee and sniper platoon to the right, and after taking them down, the sniper on the left began taking fire, and I began taking him down. The final sniper did now appear to have reinforcements along with some sick boots that didn't save him at all. The final sniper did, however, have a full suit of gold armor, of which he, of course, took a few more hits to kill. I then began finishing off the stragglers of the war, first taking out an enemy bomber, followed by a sniper. I was now left to collect my spoils of the war, a whole crap load more of diamonds, of which I desperately needed. Now on day 62, I emerged from the cave victorious and made my way back home. Returning home, I sorted out my haul, admiring the 59 diamonds we now had, as well as all the iron too, which was just perfect, mate. I then just got straight into building the blast furnace area of our base, opting for a similar random style placement like the smokers, as if a chunk of some random mine interior was taken out and placed right here in my base. And well, I think it turned out pretty frickin' cool. Next up, it was time to tackle the spawner we'd found earlier and transform it into a bit of an XP farm. So firstly, I began expanding the size of the room to allow for more skellies to spawn, as well as doing the same for the roof and floor. Once the floor was fully excavated, I placed down some water to push the skellies to the front, with another water channel taking them down into the torture chamber, where they'd be crammed together to then be slowly stabbed to death by my sword for their precious sweet XP. Sorry, I just got a bit carried away there. I then retreated down to the torture chamber to make sure everything was working as intended, of which it was. Except I was taking a couple of hits here and there, so I decided to add a couple extra slabs here. And now it was time to begin the process of going AFK for 10 minutes, coming back and slapping the skellies around until I get enough XP. After achieving level 33 and fully repairing my pickaxe, I emerged from the spawner, now determined to create the enchanting area. I took all the leather and paper I had to my name and managed to craft up 8 bookshelves in total. I then headed outside to the sugarcane I'd planted a very long time ago and began harvesting. Returning home, I combined the paper with all the leather I had, which got us 22 books, of which then got us 7 bookshelves, which got us 15 bookshelves in total, which was going to be enough to get to level 30. I then crafted up the enchanting table and made my way up to the section right beside my bed and began placing everything down. With everything placed, I did confirm, yes, we're at the max level, hell yeah. And now I just took my diamonds and began crafting a bunch of random stuff like a new sword, new axe, and an entire set of diamond armor. At level 33, I could enchant 2 of these items, first of which was the sword, which was honestly pretty good. Next up was the axe, yeah, no unbreaking, but everything else was looking pretty good. Remembering I'd had that looting book, I raced down and grabbed it, along with combining it with my sword. Now it was time to get back to building, with this next section needing some spruce wood, so it was time to go on a bit of an adventure. And after a whole bunch of wandering around, I'd finally found some freaking spruce trees, of which I chopped down, along with making sure to collect a whole bunch of saplings. Returning back home, it was now time to start building the first interior crop farm just next to the stairs. I'd needed the spruce wood to make trap doors, which were a lot better of a cover than oak ones on account of all the holes in them. I then moved down to the bottom of the base and added 3 more crop farms in here, mainly just for a bit of life and vibrance. My next project was gonna need some gold, so I made my way back to the giant cave and jumped down in search of some. After a bit of perusing around, I found 1 vein of gold and mined it up and went home. And so this gold was actually used to make some powered rails, of which would be used as a way to get to and fro the spawner even quicker. I did want to pretty up the entrance down to the spawner, so I added a nice little arch and decided to widen the entrance, along with adding some upside down stone stairs here for a bit of a nicer look. Finishing off the other end of the track, I then decided to AFK at the spawner again for a little while in order to get back up to level 33. With those levels, I enchanted my chestplate, getting some decent enchants along with my legs, again, not too bad. I then decided it was time to move all our villagers down into the base, which was going to be quite a time-consuming process on account of how much of a pain in the ass they are to frickin' move. So I ended up setting up a massive railway system that started directly at my base and would lead all the way to the villages themselves. This was honestly pretty easy to set up and execute, mainly just taking a while because I only had 3 minecarts and I couldn't be bothered to make more, so I had to do several trips back and forth. At this point, I'd also realized I still hadn't added all of the ladders into these sections around my base, so I just spent some time finally adding them all in. Onto the next section for my base, a bit of a toggleable nether portal using dispensers. I love these designs because it allows you to turn the portal off and on because they are such noisy bastards. Now, because I was mainly running out of ideas for how to fill up the base, I ended up adding another section of indoor crop farms to the opposite corner of the base that already had some. At this point, I still had 2 pieces of unenchanted armor, so I decided to make my way down to the XP farm and do a little AFKing. Returning home, I enchanted both pieces, but was pretty unhappy with the helmet, so I ended up crafting a grindstone and disenchanted the crap out of it. I then headed back down to the spawner, and returning back home, I enchanted my shovel, pretty good, and my helmet. Hell yeah, that's bussin', no kizzity cap, mate. Okay, so here is our base so far. Like, literally almost everything is completely filled in, but we do still have a couple of spots left. Like, we got this one right here, and then upstairs we do still have quite a few spots that we have to fill out that, honestly, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I do have one idea, but before we get to that, I do want to actually fill out the rest of this little crafting area here, because, it's been quite a while and I haven't done that yet. We've got a cartography table. Bang, there we go. And then I feel like upstairs, we could definitely benefit from maybe like a bit of a composter kind of station near these farms here. So, speaking of, I've got a bunch of composters. Maybe even add like a little bit of an arch at the top here just for some decoration with a lantern too. There we go. We just got a bunch of composters to put, you know, our overstock of vegetables into. I feel like maybe another crafting area somewhere else in the base. So maybe like up here somewhere, we could definitely benefit from too. And then why not a second crafting table can never hurt, you know? Now, I don't know what to do with these last two spots. Maybe we could get like a little bit more storage up here, just maybe set up in like a more of an aesthetic kind of way. So let me craft a bunch of chests and a bunch more barrels, and I'll be back. Dude, I tell you what, this is like the first time I've ever not had to worry about how a build looks like on the outside. And it's nice, man. Not having to just like stress about, you know, does this look good? Does that look bad? I only have to worry about the interior. It feels pretty good, man. And it's fun to just like, you know, just tackle a base that's pretty much only interior. And I think we've done a really good job so far. Like this, there's a lot of lanterns in this image though. Holy shit. Yeah, I feel like this base has turned out really nice. And well, as for these storage areas, I'm liking how this has turned out. This is pretty cool looking. Let's maybe get the same arch up here just for a bit of consistency. Maybe chuck our lantern in that one too. There we go. There's a cool little bit of an aesthetic storage area. Another crafting and then some composters. And that's pretty much the entire top. Actually, I just lied. There's another spot over there. Also, I do really want to get the rest of these bookshelves filled out as well. So let's actually go... Oh, that's just giving me full goosebumps. That's just giving me the perfect idea for what to add there. A bit of a freaking sugarcane farm. Maybe even a bit of an automatic one at that. That might be something cool to set up. Let me harvest all of these bad boys out here, and then we'll get started figuring out how we're going to do that. Oh, actually, we're going to have to go to the nether, aren't we? We're going to need nether quartz for observers. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like it's time for a bit of a late game risky business in the nether. I mean, I don't know why I'm still so scared of the nether. Like, I don't think I've died in the nether in like years. It's been years, man. So maybe it's time to stop being a pussy, you know? Let's get in there, okay? I'm not even gonna prepare, all right? We're good. Let's just turn this bad boy on and we're walking straight in. All right, here we are. And looks like our objective is right in front of us. Sweet. Perfect, man. Holy crap. I don't think we're going to need this much, but, you know, just in case, we never have to come back here. And, yeah, well, that's the nether, guys. Oh, what's that? That's a bastion. The hell? It's like a yeah, okay. I'm not even risking that. I'm sorry if you want to see some nether content, but I'm too scared. Right, I'm going to craft all of the crap that we're going to need for this automatic sugarcane farm. And I'll be back once that's ready. Okay, now I do recall seeing comments in the past where you don't actually need to set up a like minecart system underneath to collect all of the harvested sugarcane. What we can do is actually use mud instead. And I do remember seeing mud on my way over to this village here. So it's time to go on another little bit of an adventure. Not exactly sure which biome it is or where it was. I think it had jungle trees. So I'm gonna have a bit of a peruse and see if I can find this biome again. Ooh, okay, on my way over, I've just discovered what appears to be a mausoleum. Mausoleum. I don't know how you say that word, but I like mausoleum. It sounds funny. And I'm already full. I'm full of shit. I can't even carry anything. Iron hoe with 8 durability, gone. 9 sticks, gone. Actually, I kind of want those sticks back. Oh, yeah, dude, these pots are actually like, I want to use these for detail on my base. So we're taking these. Same with these pots too. Yoink. And the interesting thing about these is there's actually a spawner inside of this. Okay, I'm just going to destroy this thing because I can't be bothered. What have we got in here? Golden apple. Oh, okay. But yeah, now we're back on the quest to try and find some freaking mud, okay? I'm really hoping... it's not this biome, is it? Because this is just like a regular-ass jungle. We need like a rainforest. That's what it is. It's a rainforest. Pretty sure that's the biome we like started in or something, right? I'm going to continue my search. Report back to you. Ooh, look at this. How nice does that look down there? Dude, that is such a nice looking cave. I love that. I don't know. But yeah, once again, I'll be back once we found something, dude. Just anything. Disruptive then continued his search deeper into the rainforest and he found a bunch of mud. I'm just kidding. This is actually present me talking, not post me. I just thought I'd get you guys there for a second. So this is the stuff we're after. Mud. Give me some of that. I think we only need like really 5 of it, but... some extra won't hurt. But this is basically going to allow us to plant... Actually, I really want to make sure this works. Sugarcane... Okay, no, it needs to be next to water. That's right. So we can plant sugarcane on that. And then once the sugarcane is dropped on top... because it sinks down, that's going to allow hoppers to collect it. I mean, if it doesn't work, it's whatever. So we're just going to take it and see what happens. All right, we are back home and it is time to figure out this crap, okay? So I'm going to first remove this entire layer of the wall here, just to give us some more room. I'm probably actually going to have to remove maybe 2 more layers after this. Okay, so there is our room to work with. First, I just really want the output chest to be like right here. That would be beautiful. I don't know if it's going to end up working out that way, but we'll see. So if we put the mud all along here, we should be able to plant our sugar canes like so. So up here, we'll be putting our observers, which we need to place facing the other way. And then pistons like so diddly. Okay. Then I think we place these like this, and then we get our redstone. Bang. And I think that is it. I think the entire thing is completed. We do need to put the glass on front. I just want to make sure this works first. So let's get some sugarcane. He grows up. Bang, harvested. But yes, look at that. It actually got sucked up under the mud. That is perfect. Now to ensure this all does grow nicely, we're going to chuck a lantern up here. This glass is going to cover up this area right here. Bang. And then we need to figure out some nice design to kind of hold up the glass. So that's our output chest there, and that's fully done. That's our sugarcane farm. Bloody beauty. I do think a secondary arch up yonder would look quite nice as well. So let's get that. Yes, that just ties it all together. Chuck a lantern. Bang, dude. Fully automatic sugarcane farm. Freaking done and beautiful, mate. Now, because I do have quite a lot of leather and spare sugarcane, let's just see how many bookshelves we can actually get going. Does not look like that many. I'm also out of wood. So I'm gonna go kill a lot of cows, and I'm going to go get a bunch more sugarcane because, I mean, as cool as this is, it's gonna take a while to get what we need. So I'll be back once I've gotten all of that stuff harvested and hopefully have enough bookshelves. Let's get to it. Okay, I've just done a metric crap ton of exploring, and yeah, I don't really have much to show for it. We've got a lot of food now from all the cows I've killed, but in terms of the sugarcane, not much. Although that is quite a hefty amount of bookshelves we're going to be getting right there. I feel like that is the number that I originally said, and I feel like that is going to be... Look at that! We actually have one extra. We did it! I thought we were literally nowhere near getting that done. Something I want to check and see is if we put this in the middle... Nah, that's going to get absolutely nothing because it's 2 blocks away, you dickhead. Okay, that's fine. That can stay there. But there it is. Enchanting area, fully done. Holy crap. This base is coming along so freaking good, man. But I do have another idea of something that I want to get done, okay? The floor down here, it's a little bit plain, okay? And so I have a bit of an idea on how to spruce this up, and it involves a certain block that we're going to have to go back to the mine to find. God, dude, I always come out here and I hear footsteps, but it's just the bees, dude. I always think a creeper's literally like crawling up my ass, like literally right behind me, but it's just a bee. So we're going to head back to the massive mine in hopes of being able to find that block super quick and easily. So I'll meet you guys over there. God damn it, I just realized I'm going the wrong way. You absolute idiot. All right, we are back. Of course, there's 800,000 mobs down here, but I am prepared. I'm ready. Bring it on, dickheads. Bang, bang. Get out of it. Of course, we got snipers. Snipers in the back. Freaking 3 endermen. You can't make it up, dude. I'm literally just here for like a couple of blocks, dude. Seriously. Okay, we seem to be in the clear. Now it is time to find the block that we are after. A very specific block. I don't think I've ever used before in survival mode. Maybe I have. I don't know. Let me have a little bit of a peruse. My God, you're kidding me. I should have just saw cobblestone. Another spawner over here. Spider one at that. Bang. Let's see what we got. Oh, infinity. All right, we'll take that. Everything else is quite garbage, but cool. Oh, look what I just found. Bang, there it is. Tough. That's what we're after. That's what we came here for. Of course, it's in the most like annoying to reach location possible, but we will persevere, and it's time to begin the great harvest of tough. Okay, we have made it back home, and I have got the tough. So what I want to do is make this into some polished frickin' tough. There we go. And now what I want to do is make a little bit of a checkered floor pattern. I think that's going to turn out really nice. So I'm going to have to spend some time and go around the entire bottom floor of the base and do all this crap. But yeah, I think this, yeah, that's going to look so good once that's all filled in. So I'll fill it in around the entire ring. I won't do it in the middle, just, I don't know, just to make it look cooler. So I'm going to get started doing this crap. Let's get to it. Okay, there is our floor all done. This bad boy is looking freaking sweet, if I might say. Now that does turn my attention to this area that I still have not decorated yet. So I think it's time to just slap some random freaking details throughout this bad boy, okay? Perfect, dude. There we go. Also, on top of our furnace area over here, we do need to get a couple of details added, okay? So we're gonna get some of those, another couple of these, chuck some of them in there, a couple of these too, bang. Very descriptive, very informative kind of commentary on my behalf here. Now, when I think it comes to these 2 sides, I reckon we can probably just put another kind of storage module there. maybe just like books and other random emeralds and stuff for the what's it called? Villages? That's the one. So now, you know, whenever we need to craft sticks, we can just right click anywhere around here. We're guaranteed to be in a crafting table, okay? Over on this side, when it comes to the librarians, I don't really know what we need, so that's cool. I like it. Dude, this is coming along so nicely, man. The only thing we have left is this little section. Oh, I actually just got a pretty cool idea for it. Give me a second. Okay, I've just made the big trek all the way back out here to get the item that I'm after. Some freaking vines, mate. All right, we're back at base. We got the leaves, we got the fences, and we got the vines, okay? This is my idea. Basically, I just want to place a bunch of leaves everywhere. Just a bunch of scattered leaves, okay? We're going to put fences in some spots under these leaves as well. And then in all the gaps, I want to put some vines. I don't know what this is meant to be. Oh my God. That's a wang right there. Oh well, it stays in. That's fine. Okay, now when it comes to the entrance here, we do have a little bit of fixing up to do. First of all, I want to remove all of the freaking dirt, and then I want to get some stone stairs kind of upside down like this, just to enhance the entrance a little bit more, make it feel a bit more premium. Yes. Next up, I did forget to put some logs here, so yes, that's looking good. And then what I think could look good as well is maybe get a little bit of this going, a little bit of that. Now it is a little bit dark throughout here, so let's chuck a lantern maybe right there. We'll also get one here because I forgot to add it. Our base is coming along so freaking nicely, man. Jesus Christ, look at this place. So lush. Yeah, okay, that's quite abysmal. That's gonna take a this is more like meant to be aesthetic than actually functional, okay? Just don't worry about it. Now for the last couple days, I decided on prettying up the outside of my base, first redoing the entire entrance design along with getting a pathway built. I also added plenty of custom trees, bushes, and even a cute little water channel to the left of my entrance. Alright, and that is just about going to do it for the 100-day challenge. It's time to take the final sleep. Bang, there we are. Day 100, man. We did it. Now in those last 5 days, I of course did pretty up all of the outside around here. I added like a nice little water stream, a bunch of custom trees. I added a bunch of these tough blocks to kind of the backgrounds of a bunch of areas that I felt needed it, like the farms and then some of these areas over here. And yeah, dude, our base is fully done at day 100 and looking freaking... Oh, okay. Maybe not fully done. We definitely could have gotten some more villages in these spots, but we're not going to talk about that, all right? But yeah, if you want to download this world and continue playing from where I left off or just explore, be sure to check out my Patreon as the download will be up over there. Also, if you want to start on day 1, the seed will be in the description, of course. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.